Okay, got that downloaded, back to recording. Gotta love how this town fixes its graffiti problem by completely destroying the sign. I mean, honestly, look at this. Whatever. Moving around. Keep going. This is the elementary school. Of course I went here. Back then we didn't have these toys. Back then we had like wooden jungle gyms and like we had a couple soccer goals out here, but they took them out because people kept swinging on them. Like they would grab onto it and swing. They didn't give us soccer balls. We had to bring our own, but I mean, I kind of feel it's ridiculous that because people were climbing on them, they took them away. This is a playground. I mean, I kind of figured the objective of a playground was to let the kids play, but whatever. It's just my 2 cents on the matter. This is the bus barn, golf course area. I don't even know if it's the golf course area. I know we have a golf team, but I have never actually seen an official golf field on campus. And this road out here from that fence over there, actually it would wind over there. From that fence, from that side over there, it would wind over and the buses will park along this road to pick up kids, to pick up the elementary kids. I'm not gonna go on campus because I know if I try and go on campus with a gun, that is breaking the law. But that's it's actually a memorial bench for a little girl that died, and it's been there since I was in elementary school, as far as I remember. Of course, the basketball area, that little gazebo thing wasn't there when I was going to school. Now, that slide was. Everyone loved that slide. And so were the faded yellow and blue toys over there. But now they have a rock climb. Okay, so they can have a rock climb, but kids couldn't climb on the freaking soccer goals. That makes sense. And that pole right there used to have a 4-way bucket on it that kids used to play on. That way there would be multiple. There could be like multiple people playing it on one basket. Most of this end of the playground has been there since I was in elementary school. Like pretty much all of it, except for that little red, yellow, and blue slide and tube. Which there used to be a smaller wooden playground there, and that thing wasn't there when I was here. But this is the school. That's the softball field, I think, right there. Softball or baseball, I can't remember which. I think it might be no, that's the practice field for the school, and that right there is the actual baseball and softball field. Anyway, playground on this side. Kind of nostalgic being here again. This is what they, for the longest time, or forever, this has been called the new gym. I think it's well over 40 years old though. It's obviously, if you can read the sign, it's the elementary phys ed building there. And you can't really see it very well, and I'm not gonna go over there because that's way too much of the school property, but that's the football field way back there. Yeah, this is where the buses actually come out. They come out after picking up the kids and go this way towards the middle and junior high. Or not middle, it's called intermediate school, which is really just the 5th and 6th grade. the side of the elementary school building. I don't know if it still is, but when I used to be here, this used to be like a special ed, like kind of an elementary special ed kind of building. Understandable. It's the front of the elementary. I'm not gonna actually walk onto campus. I'm gonna try and stay on this road here and go around the school because I don't want to get too much on school campus. But that is what they always called the old gym, the orange one in the background. But they're actually planning on tearing it down, because even back whenever I used to go here, the floors in it were all messed up and there were like holes everywhere. Like even like the locker rooms, the ceilings to the locker room were like the floor to a different area, but they had holes all through it. So of course there were a whole bunch of little perverts that would sit there staring into it all the time. And that building there, next to the intermediate building, which is this here, this is the intermediate, as you can tell. But that building there is the music room, or it used to be the music room. I don't know if it still is. And we're gonna keep walking. There's no one coming, so. I think that's actually a public sidewalk, so I might be able to legally step on that, but I really don't want to, just in case. In fact, I'm gonna kind of move out away from the school a little bit. This is the side of the intermediate building though. That's the tech center. That's what it used to be called. Again, it might be changed by now. And it's the back of the intermediate building. That's the middle school there. I don't know if you can see it well. But that building there, that it's kind of in between the view, like behind that dumpster, is where the band room is. Spent most of my school life in that room. Well, I say that, but I've spent most of my school life after 6th grade in that room. It's another little quick shot of there. This is where like junior high and middle school are supposed to hang out, is in that blacktop area between the old gym and the middle school. It's kind of ridiculous. And of course, there's the parking lot for the part of the parking lot for the school. That's that yellow building there is the administration building, which I'll be getting around to here in a little bit. I'm still kind of walking. Actually, for a second here, I'm going to cut away from the school and show you this. This is one of the only things I actually like about Oklahoma, is that it's so flat that you can see for miles at points. It's pretty nice. But okay, back to the school. Sorry about that. There's the old gym, the side of the old gym. That used to be an art room there on the end. It's not the entrance to the gym itself, which are on the sides, which I can't get because I'd have to go onto school property for. But this is the back of the tech center, and that's the back of the music room. Uh-oh, I'm gonna have to stop the video soon. Here's the front, or the side and the front of the administration building. I don't know when they added the cameras there. Whenever I went here, there were cameras. Of course, there were still cameras like all over the place, but this was one of the few places there weren't, and I know that because I knew a ton of people that used to come back here and like burn stuff. But you know, shit happens. The administration building here. I'm actually gonna have to show up here at some point. This is the old high school, which is now the junior high. Whenever I went here, it was the junior high as well. At least once they got the other building built, it became the junior high. My arm's starting to hurt from keeping at a weird angle. I'm trying to keep my right hand on the camera because that's the side my gun's on. I really don't want people thinking that I'm reaching down for it. But right there, I believe it's that room there,